Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I will be working on another Nakamichi ZX-7. We just arrived yesterday. All in all, it looks so far okay. Couple minor scratches here and there, a little bit dusty, but all controls are in place. All right, so let's power on. Motor a little bit noisy. Let's see if it's can engage. No, it cannot engage. And that's why fast forward and rewind so noisy, because it's on brakes. All right, let me see. Yeah, arms are okay. They're not stuck. They're moving, both of them. So that's a good sign. All right, so let me prepare setup, and I will show you how to disassemble this day quickly and as painless as possible, because it's just so many connectors that you would not believe me. All right, see you in a moment. All right, so let's start disassembling. So first things first, unplug power supply. Make sure that you would not harm yourself or deck. I will be using my electrified tools to quickly unscrew the screws. A little bit not very convenient due to camera limiting me some access. So I will be putting all screws as usual in the separate boxes to not mess them up. Wow, all 4 screws has been crackling like when the first turn happens, so I suspect that this deck is a factory. At least like this happens when on the factory they put screws first time, and then like first time you open it, here they make this crackling like sound. So and then they never do this again. All right, step number 2, remove all knobs which will affect front panel. All right, done. I believe this may remain. Let's see. And now screws black in the middle, and the clean one here because it connects the ground. In the previous deck I serviced it, this 3 screws has been messed up. So the clear one goes to the ground connector. Alright, put them on the back. And here we have 3 more screws. In 6 series, it's usually 4 screws here. Alright. Done, all 3 black. Next I will remove back panel, not back, bottom panel. The 3 screws on top, on bottom, you may not leave them, just partially unscrew, to make sure that it would be easy to install. All right, Now, next step is remove this cable gently. Like that. So there is 4 side connectors. We should gently pull to the side and this will just pop up like that. Yeah, I believe it's brand new because the cable is intact. It looks like new. Okay, let me put it here so it would not break. Next step would be to disconnect this panel. And that would be a little bit tricky. You would need to cut off a couple of these ties. Okay. And one here. All right. Yes, looks like it was never serviced. I'm like 99% sure. Now, disconnect connectors. They are safe because they are marked with paper marks. So when you will be installing, you can just like check that corresponding connectors goes into corresponding slot. So, but I know the case when one serviceman messed up 2 connectors. I believe on the Dragon deck, and that's where things went not very well. Alright. Now, here, another one. Okay. Gotcha. There is few goes inside, so we will be turning everything together, and I would need to remove this board. I never seen such clean ZX deck before. It's extremely clean. I need to see if it's later series because done really well. Alright, now we can pull this board aside like that. I will disconnect connectors from the tape transport as well. So these 2. And we also need disconnect heads. In every generation, these cables has been zip tied. Here I don't see holes, so probably they changed the design a little bit. All right, let's remove cables. This cable here. You see how many cables they put. I wish they didn't load front panel such heavily and bind everything to the chassis, so front panel would be easily removable. Alright, now let's see what's left. 3 more here. Here. Another one. Another zip tie. And another one, 4 connectors here. Alright. I believe that's everything. Now we'll use one screw to tie board back. So that has to work. And now we can put this deck on the bottom and gently work on the wires. You see what a mess. Alright, now you see how many wires we have. I believe it's 12 if I remember properly. Wow, way too many. Alright, so this will be probably the longest disassembly of ZX series deck I showed ever on my channel. Now we have access to the tape transport, and you see in what nice shape it is. All parts are white color and pretty much like what I see. And we have another zip tie here. Be careful not to cut wires. When you cut them, try to go in between wires. And a rice head also connected here. Alright, now that's the heads, that's tape transport, right? One last thing before we will do it, we need to remove this ground wire here. It connects to the command motor. On. All right, done. And now it would be safe to dismantle tape transports. With just 4 screws on the front. One of them white color, and it sits here. Don't mess them up. Other are black. So black, clear. And 2 blacks on top. Okay, now to push this cable out and cut another zip tie, otherwise it will not go. Power button. It has a pretty interesting construction. I'm sure why they did it. Alright, now should come easily. Here a little bit. You just need access to the screen. Okay, you don't see, I believe. Done. You see, that's one black as well. Like that. All right. And now, that's only now, we may pull up tape transport, and I believe you would need to open the door. Otherwise, it's pretty tight space to do it. So it goes like that. See? Now let me remove the body. And let's work on the tape transport. I will start from removing the blue cable. Technically, it's pretty the same procedure. One side, other side. Like that. So black one goes to the head, blue one is bigger. Here it goes to the our handle knob, which will be moving it. It goes pretty well. This one works really well. I'm quite happy about this deck. Probably first time I see this deck in such good condition. Belt is still good and it's original. Wow. That's the belt which was sleeping. Yeah, you see. That's the opposite direction. Sleeping. And this direction. It rotates a little bit and then sleeping again. So this one is relaxed. I believe now I can move closer. So you would see better. Right. So technically, in this case, to fix this deck, the only thing was needed is to replace this belt here on the commander. But as we opened it, it's a good point to clean up old lubricant and replace the idler, which has cracks already right there. Clean up and lubricate everything. And belt is still holds, but it's relaxed. Really. Yeah. It goes too easy. Why? From what we would start? I'm removing this door. This cover. A little bit dusty. That's what happens with the decks which don't have a glass in the door. So, okay. And we will remove this belt. Oh, this one is still good. There is no slip and it pulls really well. I see, after all these years, this belt looks pretty stretchy. I'm surprised. And I believe that's original. Nothing has been changed here. Alright, now removing the motor. No single scratch. Oh, so cool. I hope it will show good results. Okay, long screw here. And now we can remove the motor and the belt. Yeah, everything original. Lubricant is original, didn't touch it. Belt is still stretchy. Really, I haven't seen after all these years. It has small cracks in it, but it's still stretchy. Oh, wow. All right, removing capstans. Yeah, that's dry. That's really dry. Oh, here. But it has minimum wear. Really. Okay. Next step is to remove record protection switch, and we need teeny screwdriver to do that. All right. Now we have to remove 3 springs. One is here and 2 on this side. They hold head carriage or carriage. I have to change my pronunciation and speak better probably. So you would be understand me. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was not expected. It's glued so hard that it just easily broke this plastic piece. I thought it would be easy. All right, let me think how I will overcome this. It won't disconnect even after I remove it. Ow! Never seen this happening before. That's old glue. All right, you got me. Old decks sometimes produce surprises. I have an idea how to overcome it. So let's see if you would like it. And there was no any excessive force, just a gentle pull. They never been stuck there. That's the first time. Usually this glue is very easily comes off. Okay, now we removed all 6, 5 of them even, 1 of them longer and have spacer and it sits here. Okay. Now let's remove it. Here you get access. That's the old belt which was slipping, and you may see that it was sitting in one position then another position for a long time. Still stretchy but don't hold anymore. everything moves here well. All right, next part. Removing real tables and the brake. It's technically not brake, it's how say, this friction mechanism is produce like torque when on the supply side, so tape would be tangent it a little bit. Not so strong on the other side. Why? Done. Now remove the spring here. And we can remove this E-ring. Just don't want to go. Usually it's come up easily, not today. It holds extremely well. Here we go. Done. Now we can pull up whole mechanism here. That's the proper. It should be so easy here. So it means that there is a no lubricant or there is a good lubricant. Next, let me cut this tire. You may see how it looks like. Let me switch to a different camera. Alright, so you see it's already not flat and it's crystallized. Oh, you can hear it's not a rubber anymore. So the cutting, yeah, you may hear it's like hard plastic. Okay, see, this goes into pieces. Done, removed. Check this, 40 years. Alright, new installed. See it really well and grippy. We'll add a bit of lubricant here. A bit too much. Okay, now we have to click back the link. Done. See how easy it goes. Okay. Now we'll do the same here. Done. Now when we will install spring back, this part will be complete. See? It gives tension, so our wheel will be in contact between real motor and the reels. Now a drop of oil for the real motor bearing here, so it would not be so noisy. All right, and now just very minimum here to avoid squeaking noises. I made 2 decks already, which has been producing squeaking noises on the reels. Now we have to push brakes like that and install reel here. On this side we put spring and we put friction mechanism, and it has tools, and we just put him in. Come on. Right here. So it will be sitting low. Push the brake. Install reel table. Install reel. And the reel should go into these tools and cap. Done. Now you see motor will be rotating one or other. Good. Done with this part. While it is open, let's do lubricate capstan motor bearing. Wipe here. Yeah, old lubricant is sticky already, not slick. Boom, boom, boom. You see how sticky it is, like a glue. All right, a little bit here. All right, next part, capstan bearings. And from the front. I believe we need to clean up here as well. Probably I will switch to a larger view, so you will see better. See, so this spacer is sticks on lubricant, so we need to clean it up. So I'm cleaning space where the spacer should go. I'm cleaning spacer itself. Alright. Now this will be slick. And now we can install. So it is pretty well. Now same for the other one. You see, it's like a glue. All right, ready, assembling. Oh, now it will go. It was a little bit too tight. Haven't been used it for quite a while. Okay, I believe I'm installed too early. We need to put this panel back. And you would be right. Add a lubricant here, so it can work smoothly. Here on this side for the brakes. Here for the position sensor, right? Down from this side. Now I need to prepare a belt. Give me a moment. All right, so this should work. Let me see, maybe I will find a thicker one. It's too thin, too tiny. I actually have one right here. That's a good size. Okay, now set it vertically, so you will be able to install it. done. So brakes from this side and position port from other side. So make sure they in a proper place and will work. And now we can install this switch here. So wires are too thick. Uh-huh. No, length of the wires is fine. Okay. As you may see, sometimes it requires some efforts. First of all, to install properly. Secondly, these wires are not listen to me. Don't want to sit in position. Alright. Now, this screw here. done. Works. All right. Okay. Now screws. All right, two more. With this video, you would be able to do everything yourself. That's the primary goal. I cannot fix all the decks in the world, sorry guys. And I'm going to probably stop taking repairs quite soon, because I just don't have enough time to do it. Alright. And as you may see, it's time consuming. Every such fault as with this spring on this other side, I would have to spend time fixing, designing, because you just cannot go and replace. You have to replace all boards with that, because they are made it like that. Come on. Here. And with this spring now I will have to drill a little bit here, a little bit here, and put some shaft so we would be able to push spring and it would not fall down during shipment. Alright, so let me take my time to do it. See you soon. Alright, and here how it goes. So I had to cut a shaft from the hard steel and embed this into this plastic and put spring on this shaft, so now it would never fall here because it will be pushed by spring inside. So that should work pretty fine with no difference to the original. But you see how they done it, like small plastic tools which holds quite high load, I would say. Alright, also I put the belt here, so now it's connected and it can work. So, and I check it, so it pushes the heads up, everything works. All mechanisms work pretty smoothly without significant efforts. Alright, next step would be to install finally capstans. Make sure they rotate well. Okay, now let me pull up the belt and I will measure the original one. And I believe you may be interested. Original 130 already. 32 half lengths here. So it's too wide. I will install 125. Okay, here we go. Now lubricant. And now interesting part, we have to put belt on the motor. And I'm using a hook. Right, so we have tension. Now we can install the motor. And put the belt on the motor. So you see how much time it takes. And with this Nakamichi screws, like every single screw will go well only if you get exactly precise into the position. So I'm always go back unless it clicks, and then probably there are 1 or 2 positions while it starts to go easily. And it's all Nakamichi screws. I've seen like some decks been shipped to me with screws not fully in because like there was not feeling comfortable because they've been pushing too hard. Okay, belt works. Now gets to the front side. That would be interesting. Right, and let me remove the door because it will be obstacle for what we need to do. So it's one, it's two screws here. No. Two screws on this side. And remember I told you before, the screws has different size of the heads. So the two which sit here on metal, they have smaller heads, and on the plastic, bigger heads. If you will switch them, it will not work. They will just go through. Okay, now the spring. Okay, here, not to break. Come on. Done. Now we can remove this piece. I had to buy so many tools to be able to do this. From the other side, it takes too much time from me to fix these decks. Interesting. So there is no spacer. In previous releases they had the spacers between this metal brass part and this steel part. Okay. Next, removing the head block. And that's what we need to clean and fix right here. So to do it, remove the record head like that. Luckily here lubricant is still more or less fine. But we still will remove it and replace. Alright, so yeah, here underneath the head is sticky. Okay. And we need to clean inside the head. Yeah. The sticky lubricant. right. Now we will install new lubricant. It will be a long video. You see how much work. Oh yeah, no. Okay, works. And now install the head back. Now you see, azimuth will be changing quite easily. Good. Done with this part. What else? I like to add a little bit lubricant here on the shafts. Make sure they would not stop, because this is one of the biggest problem of this mechanism. When a lubricant on this shaft stuck and pitch roller don't go, like an old mechanism starts. Storing heads back. All right, now removing all lubricant on the door and on the slides. And on the other side. All right, let's assemble. Done. You see, it goes only from the third attempt. First two, it didn't want to go. Okay, assemble this part and put the spring back so it would start pulling out door. And lubricant. You cannot live without lubricants. Okay, come on. So this slides here and into this slides here. Checking up. Opens easily. All right, next I need to find the belt. Give me a moment. Done. So here we go. Works. Not too tight, not too relaxed. Good. Next. Alright, this was mechanical part. I left to clean up pinch rollers and we're good. Thanks for attention. This was a long video, I understand, but I hope it will help you because I cannot fix every single deck. Nothing complex, but just be careful and you can do it. The tuning that has the most problematic area, but if you have not screwed them much and just like need to adjust azimuth, that's the easiest way. All right, see you soon. All right, everyone, so Finally, I assembled tape transports, front panel, and attached all connectors in the reverse order. All right, so make sure you don't turn on power without tape transport connected. I have seen pretty strange results. I have fixed to 5-volt supply on one deck, and I have seen other deck with a similar problem. All right, so let's start. You see how quiet it was? Now let's see. Fast forward. Rewind. Play back. Nice and easy and quiet. All right, now let me put it on the back, not the back, on the normal position, and clean up pinch rollers, and let's start testing. Woohoo, see you soon. All right, everyone, I cleaned it tape transport, and it's placed right away. And it's placed really nice, so I haven't heard such many high frequencies from the ZX-7 for quite a while. So heads are really in a beautiful shape. Really good. All right, I remember I have to demagnetize this deck before I will continue. So you know how I do it. Give me a moment and see you soon.